And the fact of the matter is, this is something that's going to help with the leg elevation. It provides so much comfort. And there's a lot of issues, like some of you, if you just got swollen legs, or if you're going through a pregnancy and your legs are killing you and you just need a little bit of relief, this is definitely something. And there's much, much more that this will help with. And that's why I want you to hear from the doctor. We're talking venous disease, lymphedema, leg injuries, after surgery, needing to lift those legs, but it's really important not to lift them too high or too low, and that's why there's a patented 15-degree elevation here that is the sweet spot for the best way for your body to remedy and heal and just kind of get rid of some of the stress and the strains. First of all, wanted to show you there's pretty colors. We've got this in the soft blue or the heathered gray, and then we have 3 different sizes, and Matthew Peters, who's joining us, is gonna go through which size to get for you. We have the small, the medium, or the large. So we want to talk about this. I'm going to join him back over on the couch. Do you want to join me here?
Yeah, let me come in here and say hello to everybody first.
This is Matt Peters. Matt, it's good to see you.
Nice to see you.
How's your dad?
You're looking great. My dad's great.
You.
Although, here's the news. My mom had a recent surgery on her hip, right? So things like the lounge doctor, it's not just, you hit it so well. And I know that you've been through things in your life. Here's the thing, everybody. When Callie said, I want you to be on my show today to talk about Lounge Doctor, I literally jumped in the car.
Oh, you're so great.
I slicked my crazy hair back, and I showed up here to talk about it.
Wait, he's a nurse. He works in emergency room situations, so thank you for being here.
Yeah, and so we're going to talk about Dr. Chris before, because our good friend Dr. Chris invented the Lounge Doctor. You see this unique design, and you might be thinking, okay, there are unique designs. It's going to be comfortable. I can tell. Here's the thing, everybody. If properly diagnosed, some sort of venous disease or leg abnormality would be diagnosed in, get this, up to 80% of we adults. That means that when you're feeling tired and sluggish because you can't get that fluid recirculating out of your legs into the rest of your body, that's a telltale sign that you need to reverse that. The only way you're going to be able to do that is take a look at this. With leg elevation, it's the standard of care. So, doesn't matter if you have, venous disease, going through a pregnancy, maybe you have a swollen ankle or something like that, all great, and you need the Lounge Doctor. Here's the secret, and Callie knows this. Everyone needs the Lounge Doctor, because if you're one of those undiagnosed especially, and you're feeling tired, there could be a reason. And when you lay on your Lounge Doctor for the very first time for about 20 minutes, you're gonna see that pep in your step. You're gonna feel that energy. You're gonna feel it from the inside out, and feeling is believing, everybody. That's why I was so excited to get here, because every time we get these, we can't keep them.
It's the truth. It's one of those things that people are like, I thought I needed something, but then I realized, when this is developed by a board-certified vascular surgeon, so it gives you the proper elevation. I know a lot of us think, oh, I'll just put my legs up on a pillow or put them up on the side of the couch. It's not the right choice. I mean, it can block off the veins and even the blood flow if it's at a too high or too low of an elevation.
Yeah, and I know we're gonna talk about that just in a moment. We're gonna go over to Donna, and I will explain everybody so you can see it in real time how that works and why it's so perfect. But I know that the producer was talking about, I know we have a special guest, and that's Dr. Chris, to talk about why he invented the Lounge Doctor. So listen to this, and we'll get to the good part after that.
Yes, here he is.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Chris Dixon. I'm a board-certified vascular surgeon, and I invented the Lounge Doctor leg rest. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, how did you come up with this product? Well, physicians recommend leg elevation for a long list of conditions, yet amazingly, no one ever asked the question, what's the most effective way to elevate the legs? So I decided to answer that question. I reviewed all the science on leg elevation, put all that science together, and came up with the most effective position to elevate your legs. And then I designed the leg rest so it would position the legs correctly, and then patented that design, and we started the company.
I love that. He was here live in studio when we first launched this product, and it's just been one of those, everyone requested to come back. We get him as often as we can, and this is one of those days.
Yeah, and I'm smiling because I'm looking at Donna's face, and you'll see this at home, everybody. We tease Donna because she uses the Lounge Doctor on live TV, and I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't think I could fall asleep on live TV. I think Donna's come close several times. Take a look at how perfect, everybody, really, she looks on her Lounge Doctor. So, Callie, you mentioned those sizes. I'm going to talk about them right now. If you're up to about 5'5", get a small. If you're 5'5" to 5'10", get a medium. Okay? And if you're above 5'10" like me, I'm 6'3", so I would get that large size. I believe you're in it for the large too, Callie?
I'm 5'9", yeah.
5'9", right about there. And Donna is a medium. She's 5'7". So all you got to do is call us and tell us how tall you are. We'll hook you up with this feeling. So again, this isn't an animation here. This is perfection. And here's why. It's because the medical studies that Dr. Chris conducted, he found out that if the thigh is tilted even more, and I'm going to lift this leg up so you can see, even more than 40 degrees, because that's a perfect 40-degree angle right at Donna's thigh. If it's a little bit steep, that means that that blood flow is going to be occluded right at the, the femoral artery area and in the hip. It's not going to work well because she's fighting against gravity. And if you are fighting against gravity, which we all are, unless you get these angles perfect, you won't be able to fight against it. So take a look at that, everybody. You stand up in the morning, you put your 2 feet on the floor. This is your enemy. So it's not only things like venous disease and lymphedema and an injury or a pregnancy where you need to elevate your legs. We all need that energy. The only way to restore is to do this. So when you're looking at that animation there, and then we're going to go back from that kind of like AI animation to AI Donna on the couch. And so what I'm noticing here is this. It's great because Donna's heart is below her legs. So that's kind of like leg elevation 101. So if the doctor says, or if somebody says, you want to rejuvenate some of that energy, try elevating your legs. Just put your heart under your legs. Well, great. Now what do I do? The rest is literally, to me, I call it rocket science. It is science. Dr. Chris invented this and patented this. Here at the knee, I'm going to move up to the knee. This is at a 25-degree angle. So right here is 25 degrees. If we have it like this, or if you're at home and straighten your leg, Donna, if you just throw your legs on the back of pillows, right here, you're going to have blood flow occluded because we have a vein called the popliteal vein that's going to knock right into your tibial bone. So that's going to not allow that fluid to go back. So all that sludgy fluid is going to take a long time to get down there. Now right here, this is 15 degrees. Look how perfectly Donna's foot is right at the end of her lounge doctor because the size does everything for her without any thinking at all. That 15-degree slope allows that fluid to just go back down into Donna's legs. That's what it's going to do at home, everybody. So here's the thing. If you do this for just 20 minutes a day, you get the maximum benefit. That's what we know now. So a lot of times people are trying to elevate their legs for hours at a time.
Too much.
It can actually do the opposite effect if you don't do it properly. So all you have to do is get your lounge doctor home, simply place it under your legs. And here's the good part, everybody, and this is the part that's going to be music to your ears. When you have the perfect position to reduce leg swelling, to give us more energy, movie time is more comfortable. It's also the most comfortable position ergonomically for your body. So not only do you get those benefits, all right, to get that energy and that pep, but you're also going to be in the most comfortable position. So who doesn't want that? Because I know that as soon as I get out of here, this is where I'm heading. And so I want you to try it.
And I love that you can do it on a couch, you can do it in your bed, you could do it on the floor, you could do it really anywhere in just 20 minutes. That's a really good point that you've made. I have been guilty in the past of just propping up pillows underneath my legs and then staying there until I fall asleep, and then I wake up and going, oh, something doesn't feel like it's really flowing like it should be. There's a reason why this design was so perfected and patented by Dr. Chris, and I want you to take a listen to him one more time. When I hear a vascular surgeon, a board-certified vascular surgeon say, there's a way to do this right, and this is it. That's why he put extra effort into designing it outside of from his practice. There's a reason why everybody who sees it when it's here gets it while they can, especially when it's on sale like it is today. So it's on sale, which is on FlexPay as well. We have 2 colors, the gray or the blue, and then the small, medium, and large. Let's go through that one more time before we hear from Dr. Chris.
The sizes?
Yes.
Absolutely. So if you're under 5'5" or right up to 5'5", okay, and I don't want you to shy away. If you're on the edge, if you grab a small, if you're right on the edge of 5'5", great, that's going to be a small. If you're between that 5'5" and 5'10", go with a medium. And if you're above 5'10", just pick out a large. It's perfect. But just tell us how tall you are. We'll do the rest.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, I'd love for you to take a listen to Dr. Chris, because he's a really smart guy, and he did this for a reason, because he saw what his patients were dealing with, and he wanted them to have something that works every single time, just like he wants you to have the same experience. So here he is.
When we developed this product, we knew that we had a product that truly everyone needed and that would truly benefit people and make their lives better. And so our mission was to get a Lounge Doctor leg rest into every home. And if you've been elevating your legs incorrectly all these years because you weren't doing it the correct way, and you get this product, it will truly change your life.
Oh, we're talking all kinds of things. No, it's one of those days, like, health and wellness is everything. We have one shot. We're here for such a blip on this planet. And there's all kinds of things that bring us stress. But when it comes to, like, impede your actual lifestyle, this is something that can enhance a lifestyle, whether it's through stress, through injury, through muscle soreness and aches and pains from just active lifestyle, but through some of the other things from recovery and those types of things too.
Yeah, I was happy to be here because that's really a secret that I can share with everybody watching, is that if we know that most of us would be diagnosed with something that affected our legs if we were properly diagnosed, and that could be affecting our energy level, our overall health and things like that, it's such an easy and fun and comfortable, enjoyable way to get a hold of that problem. You want to rip up the studio with me, Callie, to prove a point? Sure. I'm gonna take this Lounge Doctor out. I have one pillow here. Let's do the home remedy thing, okay, everybody? So here's a pillow. Can you hand me? Here's one. All right, so let's try this. Now look, everybody, that might look all right to the naked eye, where you see that Donna has that position where her legs are elevated. Well, it actually is, it's the worst, because I can see right here, it's too flat. If we try to prop something under that, it's going to
steep.
Yeah, it's too steep. So that's why we say when we need an exact 25-degree angle at the knee, and then we need 15-degree slope here at the lower leg, and we definitely don't have what we need here, which is that 40-degree angle. Dr. Chris, the vascular surgeon, did all that research and patented this. So when I say that this is the only situation on the planet that you can lay in this position, I'm serious. Right? So when we say it's patented, there's nothing else patented with these angles. So the only way to effectively reduce leg swelling in the least amount of time in the most comfortable position is the Lounge Doctor. I can't say it enough. So let's do the before and after.
Okay.
That was awful.
Oh, and you know, from a visual, some people might think, well, it looks similar, but look at the difference. Because of the slant and it kind of slopes and gives you the right angles based on a board-certified vascular surgeon's advice.
And what it looks like too, and you're looking at this, and we have Donna wear black so that you can see this at home because you're making a decision and you want to see it with your eyes before you buy it. It looks like maybe an orthopedic type of pillow that would be custom factory made to fit Donna. That's the thing here, everybody. You want something that is going to be like a custom fit product that you can put your legs on that's going to have that maximum benefit. The only way you can do it is with the Lounge Doctor. And really, when I say science is magic here, it's because every Lounge Doctor has the same angles, but just with the 3 sizes based on your height, everything takes care of itself because it's a natural thing to want to drain out our legs. And that's going to give you so much more energy. Get this home and use it for 10 minutes while you're watching TV. Just make sure that your heart is below your legs. I don't care if you're on the floor, if you're on the couch, or if you're on the bed. Right. You will notice after 10 minutes how much more energy you feel when you stand up off that couch or bed onto the floor for the first time.
You know, it's incredible how many people deal with leg issues. My guy is one of them. He's got neuropathy in one of the legs, and he had to have surgery, and it's still one of those ongoing issues because blood flow, you just expect that it's just going to happen naturally, and it doesn't always. For various reasons. Everybody's different, dealing with different issues, but inevitably this is something, whether you're dealing with an injury or an issue or not, it will benefit you. A couple of details I wanted to show you. It's got a non-skid bottom, so if you're doing this on the floor, it's not gonna go, slip sliding away. This is also a removable cover, so if you tend to, if it gets dirty or you're sweating or it gets wet, you can take this off and wash the outside. This material is incredible.
It's beautiful.
And the foam inside.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's so lightweight. weight. So, I mean, you're looking at something that you're easily going to be able to carry around. If you're using this on the couch and
Super
you're
light.
watching TV, yeah, you're going to bring it right to bed because you're going to want to start your night's sleep with your legs elevated because it's just so ideal and so comfortable. And Callie, for everybody, so they know what we're talking about again, so it really sinks in. Let's go back to the graphic where we're talking about gravity. And that little image where you can see that on the screen. And I want you to think when you look at this, everybody, that's me. Good morning. Hello, welcome to my day. So look at that right here. How are you possibly going to counteract everything, all the work that your veins are doing to try to recirculate all those little valves in your veins that are meant to recirculate that fluid, even when you're in a standing position? This is the only way you're going to effectively do it. Unless you hang upside down by a tree branch, you're not going to be able to get anything like this result. I wouldn't recommend the tree branch thing, and it doesn't have specific angles all the time. But I'm telling you right now, everybody, this is why this has been so successful. And when we have it on, it's kind of like we can't keep them in stock. They can't make them at the factory fast enough because every time we get them in, everyone gets them home. They just are blown away with the fact that just by being comfortable for 20 minutes a day, they feel so much better for the rest of the day.
It is the truth. And I remember when Dr. Chris came, and he personally was here when we launched this, and it was years ago.
Yeah.
We've had this for years at HSN, and it's always one of those things people who get it go, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's nothing like this you can find in the retail stores. I mean, maybe if you go to Dr. Chris's practice, I'm not sure. But here, and they're on sale. I mean, normally $120, under $100 today. If you want to spread this over the course of payments, it's $25 on an HSN card, but you get it delivered right away. A little bit more, $33 and change for any other major credit card that you may consider using. And I do want to give you a couple updates. This is what happens every time it's here. Small, in the heathered gray, 90 left.
Wow.
Crazy. Small is definitely the #1 best-selling size. Medium is again from 5'5" to 5'10".
Yep.
And anything above 5'10", get the large. This is the blue, this is the heather gray. They all do the same thing.
Yeah. So Donna has the medium. Donna's 5'7". And I'm going to do this again just to remove it. Donna, we're working your abs today. So here's your lounge doctor. So if you're in that 5'5" to 5'10" range, a medium like Donna, you're just going to get it home and just put it on your couch. And look at this. All you have to do is lay down. And you put your legs up. And so let's talk about those angles one more time, because everybody, forget about this when you get home, because you don't need to memorize the science. You just need to know that an actual surgeon put the work in and the studies in and his life's career in to make this, because he knew that not many other doctors are educating you on how to properly elevate your legs for all of those benefits. So we have the 40-degree angle here. Perfect 40-degree angle, 25 degrees here at the knee. It's kind of like a hose running through your leg. And if it's at these precise exact angles, it's going to do the work for you, the lounge doctor that is, in only 20 minutes a day while you're comfortable. Again, 15 degrees.